Welcome back. It is 5:45 as we continue our coverage of these strong storm systems that are moving through the upstate and western North Carolina this morning. Our chief photographer, Jason Parker, is in Seneca right now, where we're seeing a whole lot of downed trees. We got some of our worst storm damage reports out of Oconee County. A lot of this stuff still needs to be confirmed, but we're now just starting to see, get a firsthand look here. I can't tell you what street he's on. We're working to get that information. But again, this is Seneca. We see obviously downed tree right there and a whole lot of first responders, emergency vehicles there. Let's see. Now, the good news is Christy tells us that kind of the worst part of the storm has already moved through our area. There was a strong line of storm still coming through Greenville, moving its way into Spartanburg County. But here in Seneca now, the focus is on going to be cleaning up all of this damage. And this is obviously really hard to do right now where the sun has not come up yet, no power to this area right now, so it's completely dark. All right, now we're seeing this is obviously a trailer home, has had a tree fall on it, it appears, has sustained a lot of damage, Fred. This is obviously kind of worst case scenario here when you see this sort of damage and you see these homes, trailers here that maybe don't have quite as much structural integrity.
Yeah, that's obviously always a concern when we've got tornadoes and severe weather coming through. Yeah, we're still a little bit more than an hour away from sunrise, so or at least daylight under these conditions, but we have been sending our crews mainly toward the western part of our area, Clemson, Pickens. We've had some reports of trees down on some homes in Easley, but again, the major issues appear to be storm damage in Seneca. Christy Henderson, Dan Bickford were live on the air this morning, the early parts of this tornado warning that they'd had before 4 o'clock this morning when we just first started talking about the fact that it looked like Seneca was in a major amount of trouble as a result of these storms. And again, the spotter reports that we've been getting, we're still trying to get a clear look at this once we can get safely to these areas. Multiple homes destroyed in Seneca was a report. This is video we had a little bit earlier from Seneca where I believe these are some firefighters that are out there. We're trying to clear at least one of the major roads that we've been traveling on this morning where at least a tree fell and stretching across these roads. And this is going to be something you're going to be dealing with this morning if you're thinking about heading out, and you would want to take extra caution before even thinking about doing that because we have trees down across our area blocking some roads. We have the potential of power lines being down as a result of that. We've also had reports of a roof and building collapse near Oak Ridge Circle in Seneca. South Townville Street, we had reports of trees down on Highway 130 near Holders Landing Road. We've had a lot of damage across the Lake Hartwell area from Clemson University at a student housing area there. There were some trees that were down on some cars in the parking lot of the Epoch Student Living Center there. So that's just among the many things that we are been following throughout the morning, Julie.
Yeah, and Fred, we were hearing from Jennifer Martin earlier from Easley, and she was just describing, and I'm going to get her to remind me in a second what road specifically she was on, but in Easley she was just describing total darkness because of the power outages. She was in a subdivision neighborhood, just folks actually stuck because of the number of large trees down over the road. She said she had spoken with someone who was planning to drive from Easley into Greenville, couldn't get out of the neighborhood, was trying to figure out how could he drive around all the downed trees they were seeing there. So we know certainly folks are going to be out clearing this stuff as quickly as possible, but with this amount of trees down, it's going to take them a lot of time. And Jazz, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, right now the time is 5:50. Yeah, we've got some other new video to show you right now, and this is that area I was talking about a while ago. We got this viewer video in. This is actually the some damage from the Epoch Student Living Center in Clemson. This is not exactly on the Clemson campus. It's actually some apartment areas that are on the other side of Lake Hartwell across the bridge. So it's basically between Clemson University and the town of Seneca. And as you can see, this is someone just walking in the parking lot. We've got a lot of tree limbs that were down that will have apparently damaged some cars in that area. We had some earlier video that just showed the strength of that storm as it came through that area, and I need to have a quick repeat on that direction from our producer. Here we go. Jason Parker now back on the road live. He's back in his car just following again some of these firefighters. This is live from Seneca, and well, I think that he's going to have to make a U-turn at this point, because you can see we've got a tree that's down that's blocking this road. If we can, just everyone, if we can get an idea of where exactly which road this is. I know that Jason's trying to drive and everything else right now, but we'll try to get that information for you. But this is very typical of what you're going to find out there this morning. So do be careful if you're thinking about going out, and the best advice is if you don't have to, don't, because there's a dangerous situation out there with trees down. And keep in mind, we are still under a statewide orders in North and South Carolina, for that matter, to stay at home or go only directly to work during the COVID-19 virus that we've been talking about. Once again, this is some earlier video we had from the Seneca area as they were trying to clear some trees. These are fire crews there trying to at least open up one of those roads, but it's going to take many hours, not only to days for that matter, to clear these roads. And also we've got tens of thousands of power outages across our area. According to Duke Energy, 22,000 just reported in the Anderson area, another 65,000 reported in parts of western North Carolina. So that's going to be a problem for a while. And Christy, we've been talking about, not only have we seen this major system go through, it's already east of Charlotte from what I can understand, but there's still a second line of some strong storms moving through.
Yeah, that's kind of the last hurrah, Fred, that's going to make its way across the area. We don't anticipate any severe weather with that, but it's certainly another round of downpours. I wanted to take you back in time because you just were looking at some of the damage that we're initially finding in Seneca. Well, on radar, when we tracked this around 3:30 this morning, we could see a very clear signal on reflectivity, on velocity, also on the correlation coefficient that helps us to find debris within a storm that's been captured up in the storm itself. And you can see very clearly where that tornado developed right at Seneca about 3:30 this morning, and then it raced off to the northeast. Storms have been moving very, very quickly today, but thankfully that also means they're going to get out of here, and that's going to give people a chance to clean up. And there's going to be a lot of cleanup efforts because Seneca is not the only area that has seen some wind damage. We had severe thunderstorms produce straight line wind damage with lots of reports of trees coming down. Right now, the heavy rain from the northwestern part of Cherokee County back into Abbeville County. Stay with us. We have more Carolina Morning.